Okay, so hello, my name is Amin. I'm gonna be your interviewer today. So let's start by you telling me a bit about yourself, what you've been doing.
Let me tell you a little bit about myself. Well, my name is Ceci. I'm a front-end developer from Paraguay. I studied mechatronics engineering at the National University of Asunción for 2 years. But then decided to leave and become a developer. I have 2 years of experience in JavaScript, and the last year I worked as a front-end engineer and making templates for a content management system called Brace.
Hmm.
My latest project is a marketplace app built with React Native. Um, I also completed my studies at Microverse and a full-time software development program and right now I would love to work for a company as a front end engineer, specifically with React if I can to develop React based products.
Hmm. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Uh, so you initially studied mechatronics.
Yes,
Hmm.
yes,
Okay. Okay, cool. And then you eventually found like jobs as a front-end developer.
yes, a front end developer in a company called Edge Mobile Ideas.
Hmm. Cool. And well, besides you then more jobs and but what made you like stop the job part and go to back to like microverse curriculum the prior the like micro yeah studying why you chose that basically.
Well, because I was like concerning about my income. I thought that they could help me with the negotiate better income, like they will help me with the job searching part and all the interview prep that I'm doing right now. So that's why I like decided to do microverse in the first place.
Hmm. Oh yeah, that's good. uh, no, no, money is important.
Yes.
No, cool, cool. Yeah. So currently, are you working or you just finished like the microverse project and are looking for a project for a job?
No, yeah. I currently I'm just like not working on my ex company anymore. I'm like about to finish and start job searching.
Mm, okay, yeah, cool. You mentioned that you did for a company templates for their CMS.
Uh huh. Yes.
How did it work? Like, like design and stuff, or what did you do exactly?
Well, it was a little bit of design and also sliders, for example. So I touched a little bit of JavaScript from there,
Mm.
and um, but yeah, there were just easy templates. No, no.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Uh, and okay, well, technologies. Well, obviously JavaScript, you've used it, but besides JavaScript, do you know any other programming language?
Well, in Microverse, I had to work with Ruby,
Mm.
so I had to work. And also in college, I learned a little bit of C. I had a semester on C++, but it
Mm.
was like a long time ago. So
Yeah, it's like maybe the syntax, but yeah, that's forgotten.
yes, that.
No, that's cool. And okay, Ruby really different from JavaScript. Like, how do you feel with it?
Well, it was like I knew the fundamentals, but I had to learn the new syntax. Like it was really different syntax. Um, I don't know. It felt like Ruby was more like naturally when you speak in English, it was like more understandable. Um, I think JavaScript might be more verbose, but I actually I'm better on JavaScript than in Ruby.
Yeah, that happens. Like everyone. No, it happens. Some you choose a language and you just get better in that language.
Yes.
No, that's cool. That's cool. So frameworks or for web development, well, JavaScript you mentioned React. Have you used any other framework?
Well, I have used for backend. I use Rails, like touched it like for 2 months, but only for doing like hobby projects. Mm.
No, that's good. Hobby projects are fun to do. Cool. And let's well, and front end frameworks you have only use React.
Yes, yes. But I think that I'm really good at front end. Like I really want to, how do I really want to specialize on that. Like, it's not only because I feel like I have the skills, but also because it's more fun for me to do it. Like I could do it every day.
What do you like about front end? Like, is there anything in particular that it's what calls to you?
Well, I love how everything is divided in components and you can like do the functionality of that. And yeah, I like React a lot.
Yeah, I haven't used React. I had some experience with Vue, but
Oh,
I
okay.
but I mainly do backend, like some vanilla JavaScript, but that's it. I don't do like front end frameworks and stuff. But
Okay.
yeah, that no, that's cool. Yeah, uh, front end is both back end and front end both are a good choice. Just a matter of personal preferences. But okay, cool. And databases, have you used what have you used for databases?
Um, well, I have some experience with SQL.
Okay.
Since I touch Ruby on Rails, so that maps everything to SQL. Um, a long time ago, it was one time thing. Like I touched MongoDB, but it was only one project. Um, so it was
Oh, well, that works. You use it at least some,
yeah.
at least some. Cool. Okay, so you mentioned you've done well in my course. You did some projects, and also you have
Mhm,
some hobby projects.
mhm.
Like from all those projects you've done, what has been your favorite project to work on?
Well, my favorite definitely is one that I built. It's a video rental app, and it has the front end built with React. And I don't remember the backend. I don't remember it was with Ruby or Node, but yeah, I focus more on the front end with that project. Like it's more like. The sorting, the filtering, the pagination, all of that functionality. So I did it with React.
Yeah, good. And did it have like authentication or something like that?
Yes, yes, it's also.
How did you handle that?
Well, I can do it like by with functions or without another library that is Formic to
Mm,
handle the authentication, like the errors and that stuff, like the validation.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. Uh, okay, yeah. And well, on the other end of of your projects, like what was your least favorite project to work on?
Mm. Well, my least favorite will be definitely something backend related. Sorry for that, but yeah, it's not my forte. Like I kind of feel bored because I don't have the visual feedback that I have when doing front end. So it's sort of boring.
Yeah, I've seen, and it's like the general opinion I get from people is that front-end developers really like that immediate feedback they get from what they do.
Yeah.
Backend is like Yeah, maybe I'm getting a different result, but that's it doesn't give the same feedback.
But it's funny that how you backend developers, like how they handle that, and I mean they don't get bored. Like it's amazing. You have to be like really, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know, it's just like you get your dopamine from something different. That's
Yes,
it.
it's funny.
Uh, yeah, no, that's cool. Uh, okay, yeah, I think that's all the questions I have for now. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. We can move on to a coding challenge. Can you share your screen with me?
Yeah, okay. Let me just share. Okay. What is this? Take help. Sorry, this one is from the Zoom.
Don't worry. Okay, before we start, uh, you can use any language you want. You can use any editor you want, and you can look for things on the internet.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
so the
okay.
problem I'm gonna send you is this one.
Oh,
I'm pasting on chat the like this problem statement. That's the word.
okay. Write a function that receives two lists. Let me just see. Copy this. Okay. Let me just have it like oh, new can uh interview problem. Okay. Let me just hit back here. Um, I can do it in my editor.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Let me just first do some index.html. Some HTML and script. Okay. And so, um, let me just create here um, problem. Okay. Um, okay, and paste here. Let me just put like this. And actually, let me just do it like this. Um, okay, so let me just save and link the problem.js. Okay, so file save. Write a function that receives two lists, A and B, and returns a list containing all elements. Okay, so a function that receives two lists. Um, that means two arrays, right? Let
Yes.
me just, okay, so I will do const, okay, function, sorry, let me just do two lists, right? A function that receives two lists and returns a list containing all elements. Um, okay, um, let me call element list. Uh, okay, and I will have um, array 1, array 2, and then I will just open these and to list. Okay, so let me just say let, um, so I have um, array 1 equals to this. Let array 2 equals this. Um, returns a list containing all elements in A that are not in B. So I can first, like, let me think, return a list containing all elements in A.
What? Can you repeat?
Sorry, I have a question. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I have to I have to return all the elements that are on the let's say this is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
A. Okay, so um it says containing all elements in A that are not in B. So I have to compare the elements, and if they are the same, I have to push it, right? Um,
The opposite.
returns. Oh, okay. So let me just.
If you want, like, write some example, and I can tell you, and we can see what it should output.
Okay. Um, let me just do a for. Um, so I will say let I. I'm going to start from index 0. Um, and um, then I'm going to say array 1 dot length. It goes to until the length of the array, and um, and then okay, so e plus plus. Uh, okay, so if um, uh, array 1 in position I equals to array 2 in position I, um, I can say that um, let's just create a here um, const. Mm, actually, I think these ones can be const also. Let me just say const and const, because these are not going to change. And just call it result will be an empty array. And if the elements are the same, can I just say result dot push? Oh, and now I don't know, because it says the in the A that are not in B. Mm. Oh, that are not. Okay, so this should be like no. Oh, sorry, it should be here. Uh, no. And then the elements in A that are not in B. So it will be array 1 I. Is it okay so far? Like, let me
Yeah,
just.
yeah. You can. I mean, you can try running it, and we can see how it goes.
Oh, okay, let me just console log. Um, oh, sorry. I do I have this Spanish console log? Um, okay, so function. The function is element list, and I will call it with two arrays. So
Oh,
do you have a
yeah,
test
put,
cases?
yeah, put 1, 2, 3, and,
1, 2, 3, and the
and
other?
3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm,
Before you run it, what should be the output of that?
oh, yeah, the output. Okay, let me think. Um, so they are all the same. So it should be an like this.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
Okay. Uh, I'll save. And let me just open. Okay, let me just check this. Oh, I have the notifier array has already been declared. Already has. Let me see what that means. Syntax error. Um, is it okay? So array one has already been declared. Did I use the variables two times? Like array, it was array one, right? Array one. So
Where is the problem? Okay. Yeah.
I
Exactly.
think that is saying that I declared this two times. Like um.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can say then this will be array one, and this could be array two. That's the problem, right? It's the so I can say array length. That's okay. Then here I say one. Um, and here I can say two, and then the same. Oh my God, sorry for that error. Oh, um, I think this will. Let me just try to save it. Undefined. Okay, now it's undefined. Let me see. I'm not using array two. Mm,
What does array? Okay, this is complicated. Array one in letters has. Why do you need array one in letters?
um, um, well, actually, I only need the result, right?
Yes.
Sorry. This is silly. Okay. Okay, let me check. So, let I equal 0, array 1, blah, 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 and then, okay, array 2, let me just here put, it will be array 1, array 2, and there will be 1. Um, let me just think. So here I'm comparing the array 1 from here, from this, and in the position, in every position, like 1, 2, 3, with, and I'm saying that it's not equal to the array 2 um, in the position I. So, oh, but
Mhm. Exactly.
okay. So I have to, the order matters. So maybe I could do like an object counter and do like some frequency. If the frequencies are the same, um, or that is, I'm complicating myself too much. Um,
Yeah.
um,
Maybe add this to the example in the first array, add a 2 and a 4.
where?
On the
What do
first
you?
example, on the 1, 2, 3.
Okay, in the 1, 2, 3. Um,
at
Okay,
2 and 4.
2 and 4. Okay.
Okay. So what should be the output of that?
Okay, let me see. So I have 1, 2, 3. But does the order matter, right? So
No,
like,
I
oh,
mean,
it doesn't.
it depends on what you mean. What do you mean?
I mean, if I'm comparing here with this one, for example, 1 with 3.
No, no, you are comparing with the whole other array. Like the one
Oh,
doesn't appear because it exists on the.
okay, okay, okay. And in that case, I will say that is 2 and 4.
And no, it would be only 4 because the two exist.
Oh, sorry. It's okay. So if it's repeating here, it doesn't. Okay, okay. Sorry, it will be only 4.
Yeah, exactly. Like one instance eliminates all other instances in the other array.
Okay, okay. Okay, sorry about that.
No, no, don't worry. Okay, so back to the problem. How you thinking about solving it?
Okay, so I think I could do like uh, uh, const, and I'm gonna say uh, array uh, object, and this will be for the one, and I will do it like this. I want to create like two objects and compare, count what is inside, how many times these ones appear. Like for example, how many times for example, here I have two repeated twice. So I want to count this element and put it like it has two. So I will say array obj2, and then I will store here the other the other
Array, yeah.
yeah, like, yeah, or frequency, I don't know, array, yes.
Yeah, I
um
get it. Don't worry about it.
okay, okay, so for that I think that this won't do anymore. It will be like um 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 for so it will be like uh let uh let's say result, and I actually const, and I can say result. I think it was like something like this, and or let's say count one const. So it will be a let. Sorry. Oh my god. Um, and I will start from 0. Let's just put this outside.
Yes.
Cut and fixed it here. I will put here the let, and then the let count 2, starting from 0. And I will say, so let me think here. Okay, let me think. I have to say like array of between 1 dot I think it was, oh, let me just think. Um,
Remember that you can look for things on the internet,
okay. Um,
but
let
what you want is the brackets, no brackets, yeah, brackets.
brackets. Sorry, brackets.
No,
Um,
oh, the square ones. I don't remember the
um, oh, here.
those.
Um, okay, let me just,
If you don't, if you're not sure how to use them, you can look it up on the internet. No problem.
let me just search for an example of frequency counter. Um, um, Programming. Let's put it JavaScript. Um, so it's more. Okay. Let me just see here. Oh, okay. It doesn't let me read. Okay. Let me just see.
Super useful that one.
Um. Okay. Frequency counter. Okay. Let me. Where is? Why doesn't let me? If you're learning.
Oh,
Okay.
because Medium, I hate them.
Okay. Oh my god. Um. Um, Frequency counter. Um, okay, let me just see here. What is this? What just allow? Okay, so blah, 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 if flare counts to so uh, where is oh my god, this is a disaster. Where is the flare counts is the object? So layer counts. Oh, okay. So layer counts. Um, so it will be the object. Let me just check again. It was okay. Um, Array obj one, and then I will say um, array one. Um, and then I will have that equal to array as array obj1 um, array 1 um, plus 1, and I will say for 0. So I will just have it like this. Count. Mm, no, it was okay. It was okay. Okay, so count equals 0, and then I will say count 1 plus plus. Let me
What
just
what are you going to do with count one and count two?
well I'm oh, I'm already increasing here. Okay, let me just I don't need the counts. You're right. Because I am already adding 1 here.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me let me just try to console log here. Console log. And I will pass the array obj1. I want to see what's inside there. Can I check for this or is cheating?
Yeah. No, please go ahead.
Okay. Okay. Let me just okay reload. So I have 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, and 4 is 4. What? Wait.
Do open the. I think you should open the. Uh,
Oh,
that
yeah.
that one. Uh,
Okay. I think it's only counting the. Let me see if it's the length or it's
yeah.
only counting 4.
No, I think it's getting like the this whole string. It's weird what's happening.
Um, I thought that it will count each element, like like one appears like I don't know one time, then two appears two times. Uh, that's what I wanted to look like that. That's what I was looking for. Let me see. Um, array obj one.
Mm, I think I know what's happening. Uh,
You do what's the problem?
uh, do how do you fix this? Do do on the console one plus zero? No, one plus undefined.
On the console,
Yeah,
yeah,
on
I
exactly. Yeah.
haven't I haven't defined.
No,
Uh,
right there. One plus undefined.
oh, okay. One plus undefined. Okay. Check. It
Okay,
says it's not a number.
and do the inverse undefined plus one.
Undefined plus one. Hmm.
And do okay. What I don't know what's this thing is doing. It's weird.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay,
um.
what what you can do, and I think this fixes your problem, is just use an if statement to see if you should put zero or the number or the addition. I mean,
Oh, okay. So I use an if.
yeah,
Like if uh if I put zero. Oh, you mean instead of this or operate
yeah, exactly.
um. So it will be. Let me think. It will be like if um, array one. How I'm gonna do that? Dot in I is greater than 0. So I could just put this inside
Oh
and
no, yeah, okay. Don't do that. You can leave out what you had before.
oh okay.
I just saw what's happening.
Oh okay.
What are you using as a key for the array object?
Oh oh my god. I'm so oh yeah. Okay. Sorry for that. Uh so okay. Let me just oh yes. Okay, so that's what I wanted to see. So I have 0. I have wait. Why I have 2? I have 1. And then let me see. Is that the first array? But I have 2. Plus 1. Okay, maybe it's like this. It's like this.
No. That's not because what's the first number you're putting?
Okay, so okay. Let me think. Why it's not counting them? It's like maybe here I have to say well 1.
Yes.
Okay. Let me say. Okay. Whew. Okay, so I have to do the same, but with the array 2. How much time do I have to do this?
We have about 15, 20 minutes more.
Okay, thank you. I'm sorry for being so late. Um, Top length and C++. Okay, so I have this, and I will just do the same, like really just the same, literally. I know this is copy pasting, but sometimes it's needed. Okay, 2, and this will be 2, and this will be 2. Okay, and this I have to check for the 2. Okay, so let me see. I have let J 0 to 1 J plus plus. This will be J, and this will be J. Okay, so let me just check. It's 3 to 1, so I have to have 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's okay. Okay, now I have to. Let me just. I think it was like a 4, and then I have like the, let's say, K, and then I don't remember the difference between for in, or it was for off. Let me just try with for in.
It's
Um,
it's same.
okay, okay. And so I will check if they have the the same. So I have to stay in array 1, and if okay, let me think there. So if um, um then I have to use the array of no. If um array uh 1, and in the position k is equal to array 2 in position k. Um,
You're writing again the first solution you thought of.
yeah, yes, you're right. So it will be okay. It will be um, array object 1, and you will have if array obj 1 in array 1 k. Okay, so if that is equal to array obj 2, um, let me just array 2 in k. Okay, so if that's true, I can return. Let me
What
see
is
where.
what is that if checking?
This is checking if they are the same. Like if it has, um, let me see. So if the object has the elements in the position in the k position. Let me see.
Don't read the code like in your
Um,
words. What is that doing? Like in actual words, like if you had to describe it someone that doesn't code.
well, I will say that I want to compare the elements of the array. Yeah, of each array, like of those objects. Um, um, but I'm using the like the counting of the objects. So let me think. Um, okay, so let K in array 1. Let me just say here K and uh, and here K. Let's put brackets. Um, is this any better or
It's the same still. What are you doing there? Like, what are you comparing?
I want to compare the, let me just console console log this object um object where array, sorry, array one, it was array obj1, right?
Yeah.
Obj1. Okay, so array obj1, and I also have so console log array obj2. Okay, so what I want to do is to, let me just file save and go here, and I want the compare this one with this one, the blue two with this blue one, and this with this.
Okay. So let's do like a dry run. Like, okay, like let's run the for loop by hand. Okay, so you get the first element in array one that it's a one, and you check that uh, array object. You can continue. Like, so what happens? You're checking for the one.
Okay, so I'm just confused about this. Okay, let me think. Um, so position K will be the K will be
The one. The k is a one.
um okay, let me just I don't this K will be the element or the index.
I'm not
I'm
completely sure, but I think it is the element of the array one.
okay. Okay, so if it's the element, then I can say so if they are the same, I can just say array. Okay, so result. So let result equals empty.
Remember, you have to put it outside the loop.
Oh, okay. Yes, you're right. Let me just cut, put it here. Okay. And okay, so I can use result here, and it will be like result dot push, and I can push the array. Wait, it will be array k. It will be the ones that are there, right? Array 1.
I think you can push k directly.
K. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not completely sure if k is an index or the actual element, but let's see. And
Okay. Okay. Okay.
oh, you know what you can do? You can console log k at the beginning of each,
Yeah, you're right. Console.
just to make sure it's whatever.
Yes, you're right. I like don't do the baby steps. I always just look for this. I don't know. I have to be better at debugging. Okay, so let me just save that and Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and
Zero. Oh, it's an index.
yeah, okay, so it's not the element. Okay, so in that case, I will do array 1, and I am gonna do like this, close it, and then I'm gonna do array 2, and gonna close it, and here I'm gonna say array 1, and I'm gonna just do like this. And okay, let me just remove these console statements, and let me just check on the fine. Oh, I'm not returning. Sorry. Return.
No,
Um,
don't return there. It's going to return the first
yeah,
iteration.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, sorry for that. Return. Oh, let me just say. Okay, so result push. So I can say. I don't know. Const. Do I need another variable? Like,
Why? No, no. Result is already declared.
okay, so I just can say return result here.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, result. Oh, thanks. 1 and 3. Okay, there's been a mistake somewhere. I think that here probably. I'll save 1, 2, 2. Why? Wait. So list containing elements in A that are not. Oh, okay. Not okay. That are not. So it will be like, let me just, oh my god, array 1, k, array 2, k, I'll say 2 to 4. But why? This should be only 4, right? This was 4.
Yes.
This is the output. Let me see what I did
Why are
wrong.
you using array 2 in that loop?
You mean why I'm not using it, or why?
No, no. Why are you using array 2 in that loop?
Well, I'm trying to compare the values on array 2. I want to compare the array 1 with the array 2. Mm,
Okay, but you already have the array objects.
mm. So I will just need k in that case.
No, no. K can't be alone because K is just an index.
So it could be just k, just
No,
like
no.
that.
You can't use it alone.
Oh, okay. Oh, array 1. Okay. Um. Okay. So. Okay. Let me just. What if I say array 2 here? It will push only the ones that are different on here. Um, okay, let me see. 2 on the final. Okay, something went wrong. Um. Okay, let me just put 1 back. What if I say Um, Let me just check that. So I have 1 and 3. Let me see, 1 and 3. Why? I have 1, 2, 3. Here I have 1, 2, 3.
Ceci,
Yes.
yeah, no, let's leave it like this, so we can have time to talk about the whole interview.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry.
No,
I
no,
think.
don't worry about it. It's completely fine. Okay. Oh, I turned my camera off. Okay. So, like main question, would I hire you? Sadly, I wouldn't hire you. That's the main point. Let's go by parts of the whole interview, so I can give specific feedback.
Okay.
On the first part of the interview, like the personal questions, I really like in general your experience, how you like told it. You really have some like you have experience on the field, let's say on the job, uh, and like having experience, then going back to studying, it shows that you want to improve yourself. Uh, yeah, you can frame it like that. You wanted to like learn some basic. You don't. Everyone knows that it's about money at the end of the day, but you can frame it more like, oh, I want to like learn the basics, like fundamentals and stuff that I didn't learn when I like self-taught myself.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
it just like shows a bit more. It just makes you look a little bit better. At the end of the day, that's what you want on the interview. And it's not a lie, exactly, and it's not a lie. Also, one extra thing you can like tell about yourself is that uh, I know this because I know about the microverse curriculum, but interviewers don't. Like the curriculum really forces you to know how to remote work. Like everything's remote. You pair program with people around the globe. You do async stuff. You do PR reviews. You do a bunch of stuff that's basically how you work, like the work you're going to do when hired by a remote company, which
Okay.
which right now it's all companies basically. So like telling a bit about that experience also makes you look better because, oh, she already has some work experience, she she has some remote experience. Okay, that's really good pluses to have. uh, so like sell a bit about, like sell what you know and what you learned a bit more. But in general, like I like how you present yourself. Just
Oh,
maybe a bit more details. Uh, then on the like more technical questions. First of all, as you saw, I don't ask like specific technical questions like what's a variable. I don't know, whatever technical questions can be, because I am I feel and I think that those questions don't tell me anything about you. Uh, I'm more interesting. I want to know like what have you used, what technology you've learned, like, but not like to see if you match the job. It's just to get a better picture of you, because maybe I assume that you know a view, for example, and I never asked you and you don't know it, and it's going to be awkward on the interview if the exercise is something about view, for example. So it's when I ask those technical questions, it's more to like get a picture of what you know and what you don't know. Also, because when you're hiring a junior, it's usually you're hiring someone that it's going to learn on the job, and you are going to teach on the job. So in general, I don't care much about juniors, like already knowing like the technologies they're going to use or whatever. I care more about their potential to learn and they already know in some basic stuff, like they can code some silly exercises. Uh, so in general, that's like my feedback on the personal technical part of the interview. Then on the coding challenge. Uh, that's I have some feedback. uh,
Okay.
First of all, whenever you get a problem statement, read it. Like read it, and if the statement doesn't have like an example, make one yourself. Basically, check what you think is the input and what you think it's the output. That will save you time, make uh, save you time because you're not going to build something that's wrong, and make you look a bit better on the interviewer eyes because it shows that, oh, she's thinking about the exercise before just jumping into coding the solution, and
Right.
that's good.
Okay.
Also, sorry, and on the saving time, also it happens sometimes that the person that wrote the exercise is not this person that's interviewing you. So sometimes you can think something, the interviewer can think something else, and the person that wrote it thought something completely different. So it's better that at least you get on the same page with the interviewer. Uh, then second, this is the hardest part of the interview, like explaining what you're doing. Like the perfect solution for this is like explaining while you are doing it, but that's really hard. Uh, really, I don't do it. Like I can't do that. What I recommend, and it's mostly what I do, is before writing the implementation, I explain it. I write like a small paragraph or pseudocode about what I'm going to do. Like, okay, so I'm gonna make these objects, fill them with the arrays, then iterate over the other array, and just explain what I want to do. That it's a good way to tackle an exercise. It shows that you are thinking. It opens, and in one of the most important things, it opens the interview to the back and forth with the interviewer, because maybe you explain it, your solution, and the interviewer is going to say, hey, but how about if this edge case, or how you are going to handle this, or what if
Uh-huh.
we change this requirement to be this, and that's going to be more interesting than the actual solution probably, because in general, most interviewers don't care about the actual solution to the exercise. Like we don't care about you solving the exercise. We care more about having a back and forth with you, learning how you think and how you tackle problems, and how you plan on solving those problems. The actual solution, we don't care about it in general. Like I've hired people that don't finish the problem, but because we have a really interesting discussion and I saw how that person thought about problems, how he handled like weird edge cases, like I got a really good picture. So the actual solution, I didn't really care about that. That's like the main feedback for their problem. Uh, Also, uh, this is okay. Also, one thing I recommend, and everyone agrees in general, it's write something uh, that works, even if it's slow. It's like n to the n square or whatever time complexity is. It doesn't matter. It's better to have something that works than something that doesn't exist, basically.
Okay.
So you have an idea and it solves the problem, do it. Then you can discuss. That's another interesting discussion to have with the interviewer. Hey, how can I optimize the solution, or what can I change so it runs better or uses less memory or whatever. But it's an interesting discussion you can have with your interviewer after you already have a solution also. Also, it happens that the interviewer is going to say, oh, no, no, don't worry about optimism. Let's move on to another exercise. And that gives you another opportunity to show your talent, basically. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you for the feedback.
No, no, but wait, I have a couple more things to say. Another thing, and this is important, like don't self-deprecate during the interview. Like you've made a couple comments that were like, oh, but I'm bad or something like that, and try to avoid those things. In general, interviewers don't really care about that, but it just like gives a bad picture of you. Also, and I know this is more like una muletilla.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I'm sorry, but also I'm not like no interviewer is going to get mad because you wrote something that anything. It doesn't matter unless you're insulting them. You don't have to apologize, basically.
Okay. Okay.
But I get that sort of a language crush, but don't worry about it. So yeah, in general, that's my feedback. If you want, we can discuss like how to solve specifically this exercise. If not, you can also like if you have any comments or questions, feel free to tell me.
Yeah. About the behavioral. Can you give me like a little more hints about how to do that?
About the like the first set of questions, like the personal ones. What do you
Yeah.
mean? What
Yeah.
do you
Like
mean exactly?
like I don't have to talk about money. That's what one of the things
Oh
you
no,
said.
no. It's not that you don't. It's like when if they ask you, oh, for example, if they ask you, oh, why you had jobs basically, and you chose to go back to studying, which because microwaves are full time program and whatever, they're going to probably ask you, oh, why did you do that? And yes, it's completely valid that you say, oh, because money, because I'm gonna, but that's like the underlying thing that everyone knows it's about. Like everyone knows that one make these decisions based on like 90% of the people make them because of money. But you can instead of saying, oh, because I want they said they can help me get better offers and so more money, you can say, oh, because I was struggling during interviews, so I found this program that gave me good opportunities. It had a good curriculum to learn the fundamentals, a good program to practice interviews, and also it helped me with a remote experience. It gave me it matched me with people around the globe, and then like in that way you can also segue into the showing all your the remote experience you already have, for example.
Okay.
Any questions or comments?
No, it was a pleasure to meet you, and I thank you for your time. Um, I think that's it.
No? Okay, no problem. Well, good luck out there. Bye.
Bye bye.